My name is Leah Moon. I am a senior at ACU and I'm certifying EC through 6. In this presentation, I will be sharing my math history with you. My objective today is to discuss how math teachers have a huge influence on their students' personal journeys throughout their years in the classroom, and how these experiences in their classroom can make or break a student's passion and understanding for mathematics. When I was going over my past experiences in the classroom, the symbolic tool that best fits my years in math class was a roller coaster, specifically the stages of a roller coaster. These stages would be the suspense of waiting for the first drop, the speedy ups and downs, and then the sense of euphoria after the ride is over. Through this presentation, I will explain the connections a roller coaster has to my years ranging from elementary, middle school, and high school. Imagine you are in the line for the world's best roller coaster. The line is full of roars from the crowd talking about what to expect and how excited to start the ride they are. Just like the feeling of waiting for the ride, my elementary K through 5 years were filled with excitement and suspense. I was always excited to start a new year with the excellent teachers, and most of my teachers were patient with me as I sometimes had a hard time understanding the concepts that they were teaching for that particular unit. As I got to my secondary years, 4th and 5th grade, my anxiety started to get the best of me. Much like when you start a roller coaster and that looming first drop is in the back of your mind and makes your stomach queasy knowing that there was nothing you could do to stop it, my teacher struggled with me and tried to come up with several strategies I could use to not fear potential failures but focus on what is being taught at that particular moment. Again, patience was key for my teachers, and it really helped me gain trust in teachers and the care they had for me as their student. My middle school years were much like the speedy ups and downs and ups of the roller coaster. You remember the feeling you had during those ups and downs, but it went by way too fast. My 7th grade year, I was tested. So far, I had teachers who cared about my overall feelings and outcomes in their class. Walking into this classroom was definitely a fall on the roller coaster. My teacher was getting ready to retire that next year, and she made sure we knew that every day. She was monotone and slept most of the time. It happened so fast, but my anxiety spiraled out of control because I did not feel prepared for tests or any future classes I would take. Luckily, that year flew by. I specifically remember my 8th grade math class. My class was full of kids that we all knew were troublemakers. Let's just say we spent more time learning about right and wrong than actual math. This did not help my anxiety because I knew high school was just around the corner and I needed to be prepared. My teacher noticed that I had a hard time with my self confidence, so she opted to tutor me outside of the classroom, once again building my faith in teachers and how understanding the student as individuals will help them succeed in the classroom because a teacher student relationship was formed that was positively impactful. Finally, the ride is coming to a close, and that sense of euphoria is starting to settle in. Surprising, I know, but my high school math and teachers were all smooth sailing experiences and people. My teachers were each very good at scaffolding their students, targeting the appropriate amount of support needed for each of their students, and then gradually releasing the responsibility to us and letting us come up with our own understanding of what is being taught. Of course, making sure that we were on track by conferencing with us if there was a need she or he noticed. Overall, I was taken on the ride of my life throughout my years in mathematics education. There was good, bad, really bad, and excellent. All of these experiences and teachers shaped the way not only I viewed math, but how I view the difference between good teaching and great teaching. The importance of getting to know your students and meeting them where they are is a key to what potential goals they can set for themselves and you can set for them to meet. With constant support and believing that they can reach these goals, the students will thrive.